Welcome back. As I was saying, uh, before I took the break, the Baltimore Ravens beat the LA Chargers 34-6 today at M&T Bank Stadium, and they were held. The Chargers held to just one touchdown, and I got to give the game balls to Lamar Jackson, 19 of 27 carries and attempts, 167 yards, one touchdown, two interceptions. Uh, uh, Devonta Freeman, 9 attempts, 53 yards, one touchdown. And Mark Andrews, 5 receptions, one touchdown, and 68 yards. And I took Baltimore, and my brother-in-law took the Chargers. That was one we didn't agree on. The only other game we didn't agree on was the Vikings-Panthers game, and I took the Vikings for that one. I mean, I took the Panthers for that one. My brother-in-law took the Vikings. But I took, we both took Tampa Bay and won with that one, my brother-in-law Eric Hoyle and I. We both lost on the Miami-Jacksonville game because Jacksonville won that one. And this was one we just announced. And the Chargers will look to bounce back from this loss, and Baltimore will look to keep their win streak alive. They'll look to try to go to 6-1 next week. The Green Bay Packers, in a classic NFC matchup, beat the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field today, 24-14. Chicago had chances, but they just could not capitalize, and Green Bay just prevailed in this one. So I gotta give the game balls to Aaron Rodgers, 17 of 23 carries and attempts, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Aaron Jones, 13 attempts, 76 yards, and Davante Adams, 4 receptions, 89 yards. So Green Bay goes to 5-1. The Bears fall, and they are at 500 with a record of 3-3. And I took Green Bay, and so did my brother-in-law. So that was another one we both won on today. And it's now in the second quarter. The first quarter is over. It's still 7-0 Arizona. Arizona still has the ball. But the Browns need to get the ball back. And it's 2nd and goal at the Cleveland 13. But the Browns, you need to get the ball back, boys. You need to score. Because we want you going to 4-2. The Cincinnati Bengals beat wallop the Detroit Lions today at Ford Field in Detroit, 34-11. And boy, Lions just did not look good in this game today, and they are now the only team that has not won a game, the only winless team left. Because Jaguars got their first win today. The Lions fought 0-6. Cincy goes to 4-2. And Joe Burrows threw 3 touchdowns in the Bengals' rout today. And the game balls, I got to give them to the Bengals. Quarterback Joe Burrow, 19 of 29 carries and attempts, 271 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. So far, he stands to be my player of the week. We'll see. Joe Mixon, 18 of 18 attempts, 94 yards, and no touchdowns, excuse me. And Jamar Chase, 4 receptions and 97 yards. So Detroit will have to try to get their first win next week. The Indianapolis Colts just manhandled They just smoked the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts smoked the Houston Texans, 31-3 today at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. And this was a much better game. The Colts look really good in this game today. And Carson Wentz threw 2 touchdown passes. Jonathan Taylor ran for 2 yards for 2 touchdowns. He ran for 2 touchdowns. Excuse me. They had a chance, but they just could not get back in it. And I'm having a little technical problem again. I'm waiting for my tablet screen to pop back on here. I'm trying to. Oh, hold that thought. I have to give the game balls to the Colts, and Carson Wentz. I'm having some. Yeah, I'm having a little trouble here. I'm gonna give the game balls to the Colts right now. I'm gonna do it. Carson Wentz, 11 of 20 carries and attempts, 200 and I am having some problems. I do apologize for this. No, thank you. Okay, now we can give the game balls. I thought I had it. No, get it. All right, now we'll give them out. Carson Wentz, 11 of 20 carries and attempts, 223 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. I think it was. I think it was John Taylor. I think I got to see what it is, but I think it was John Taylor who. Hold on, it's coming up on the screen right now. Jonathan Taylor, excuse me. Uh, 14 attempts, 145 yards, 2 touchdowns, and I think it was Tyrone Hilton, I think. T.Y. Hilton, excuse me. 4 receptions and 80 yards. So Houston falls to 1-5, and Indianapolis goes to 2-4. And so, the Los Angeles Rams were all over the New York Giants today, 38-11 at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Oh, for that last one, my brother-in-law and I both took the Colts, so we both won on that one, and we both took the Rams for this one and won on this one. And boy, Rams what a game for Matt Stafford today. 22 of 28 carries and attempts, 4 touchdown passes. He threw 3 of his 4 touchdown passes in a 28 to 11 round. That was, they had 2 more. It was 38, and it was just a 38 to 11 fine. But 4 touchdowns and 1 interception, 251 yards, 22 of 28 carries and attempts. I think it was David Darrell Henderson. Darrell Henderson, excuse me. Yeah, Darrell Henderson, excuse me. 21 attempts, 78 yards, 1 touchdown, and I think it was. And Cooper Kupp. And Cooper Kupp, 9 receptions, 130 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Matt Stafford also stands a chance to be my player of the week with having thrown 4 touchdowns for 251 yards. So we'll see. The Kansas City Chiefs finally snapped their 2-game losing streak. And they snapped their streak very quickly today with a win over a win over the Washington football team, 31-13 today at FedEx Field in Washington today. And this was a close one, but in the second half, the Chiefs just pulled away and they bounced back. And I got to give the game balls to the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes III, 32-47 carries and attempts, 397 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Tyreek Hill, 9 receptions, 76 yards, 1 touchdown, and I think it was Damian Williams, I think. It was Damian Williams. I'm trying to get it to come up on the screen here, my tablet screen here, so hold on just a sec. D. Williams, I think it was Darrell Williams, excuse me. 21 attempts, 62 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So KC goes to 3-3. They're at 500, and Washington falls to 2-4. Excuse me. And we have a game that is just ended moments ago in overtime. The